TIFU by giving an old guy a shower. This actually did happen about 3 hours ago. So, I work at an assisted living place, like a nursing home, but we don't do anything medical. I give showers sometimes to those who need assistance, and tonight happened to be a particular male resident that enjoys flirting with all the women who work here. I got him sat down in the shower and washed him while listening to his little comments about me. Once we got done, I told him to grab a hold of his walker and get up so I could start getting him dried off and dressed for bed. He lifted his butt off the seat just a bit, then sat back down. Sometimes he can't get up on his feet the first try, so I thought, okay, let's try this again. He lifted up just a bit, then plopped back down saying ouch. I asked him what was wrong and he said something's pinching me. I told him, well, just stand up and whatever it is will quit. Assuming he had an cheesecake hair stuck in a screw on the shower seat. Tried again and said ow ow ow. And I said, name, get up, hun, you're alright. He then said, my sack is hung, girl. And I just looked at him, puzzled. I peek my head around under the seat and sure enough, his family jewels had made its way between the cracks of the shower seat and are hanging down, stuck. I walked my co-worker on floor with me tonight and we gathered tools to unscrew a board from the seat to set his nuts free. We tried and tried for over an hour. The entire time, the old man was just in a fit of laughter. We finally called our repairman to come down to the facility to help us. He arrived about 20 minutes later just smiling. I was drenched in sweat and at this point it got unfunny. I couldn't get this 94-year-old dude's balls unstuck. The repairman came in and unscrewed the board enough to where we could move it out of the way. We finally got him out and sat down on the toilet. He can't wipe himself, so I always have to. My god, his sack was swollen as big as a tomato. I finally got him dressed for bed and all tucked in. This day will be burned into my memory forever. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Keep your giblets safe everyone and have a good night. TL, doctor gave an old guy a shower and his testicles got stuck in the shower seat he was sitting on. So he flirts with you and then you play with his balls for an hour. The perfect TL doctor for this post. Time to get him a new shower seat with bigger holes or smaller. Huge props to you for working at an assisted living home. It's not an easy job. I have an old plastic seated chair in my kitchen that I've had for years. It's cracked, but I didn't care so long as it worked. Then one day, I sat down on it naked, day off, home alone, curtains pulled close, and got my sack pinched by a crack in the front of the seat. New chair the next day. I am an old guy and just spent 90 days in hospital and assisted living. TX to PT. Now home. I have the utmost respect for you folks who work in the assisted living environment. Thank you. An RN there said I spent years of my life and a bunch of money to qualify for a job that consists largely of staring at other people's assholes. TIFU by taking my 5-year-old to an escape room. This actually happened last week. With everyone always so busy, we thought a nice gift for grandma and grandpa would be all the kids and grandkids spending time together. We chose an escape room. Disclaimer, neither my wife nor I chose the room, it was another sibling. The basic premise was that there was a bomb in a spy headquarters and we had to disarm it. Fast forward to Monday morning, and when my wife goes to pick up our son from preschool, she is pulled aside and asked about what we did this weekend. Apparently they asked all the students what they did and our son told them some guy locked me in a room and wouldn't let me out, and told me the bomb in there would kill us all. Luckily the teacher put it together, but definitely thinks a little less of us as parents. TL, doctor took my kids to an escape room and my 5-year-old told his teacher a man locked him in a room with a bomb. Now she judges us as parents. I coconut up by taking 5 11-year-old boys to an escape room. But it was awful. My husband and I were actually trying to solve the puzzles while the kids just ran around the room yelling, moving things around. We would put something where it was supposed to go to solve a puzzle and then turn around and they had grabbed it and ran off with it to another part of the room. It was so frustrating. By the time we actually got going on solving the puzzles, we had ate up half the time already. Kids were 100% useless and did nothing to help solve anything. Never again. Your FU was going into the room with them. Had a teacher judge my sister's parenting because my 4-year-old nephew overheard our brother talking about robbing the bank when he landed this high-paying job, and told all his preschool friends how rich his uncle is because he's a bank robber. Another time same teacher went to my sister with concerns because my nephew kept referring to his aunt as sis. A teacher called home to my parents once because when he asked what do you leave out for Santa on Christmas Eve, my sisters both said cookies and beer. Out of all the things in this thread, this is the most baffling. That's it? My sister was yelling exterminate while playing tag at recess one time. The teacher was concerned and called my parents and found out she was just impersonating a Dalek. What else would she be doing? That teacher was being silly. We took our 3-year-old with us. It was a pre-wedding gift, as we were out of state and did not have a babysitter. He was amazing. We had to find keys to unlock stuff, and every 2 minutes, I found a key. Not sure we would have solved it without him, haha. TIFU by missing the biggest hint a girl has ever dropped on me. Edit, there's an update now, and it's not good. Obligatory, this didn't happen today, and throw away because both my parents and my friends know my main account, and TL, doctor at the bottom. A few days back I was in my AP chemistry class, and I sit on a table with this girl I have a huge crush on. We're pretty good friends. We were working through an FRQ question and the other people on my table popped a conversation about dating and relationships. The conversation goes something like this. F1, friend 1, crushes male platonic friend. F2, friend 2, crushes female platonic friend-ish. C, crush me /F1, so, how are you guys' love lives? C, non-existent. F2, I've been dating people for a few years now. Goes on tangent about her exes. F1, I've liked a few people who liked me back but nothing official. M, private static void. It's a programming joke. Yes, I'm socially awkward, but they got the point. C to me, yay, we're partners. Then we high five. F2, to C and M, you guys haven't liked anyone that liked you back. C, I've made a few moves occasionally. I know guys get shy, but I usually get no reaction. I don't know if it goes over their head or they're not interested. M, I don't know, I guess nobody has ever liked me that way, or I was too stupid to notice, or I wasn't paying attention because I didn't like them, or one of a million other scenarios. Some of my old friends from a previous school tell me that this girl used to have a crush on me. I had no clue, I thought they were messing with me. They probably were. She asks for help on a question from the worksheet. I tell her to look at how I did it. She comes over to my side of the table and rests her head on my shoulder so that our heads are leaning on each other. M, how would you tell if a girl likes you? Romantically speaking. C, if she rests her head on your shoulders, that's a sign. M, so kinda like what you're doing to me right now. D, yes. / That somehow went over my head. She hasn't responded to my texts since. They were mostly weird space facts because that's what we're into, but she seems the same in class. Edit, she knows I have a crush on her, her friends told me. Also I will update on Monday, which is tomorrow. I'll ask her out. Edit 2, we text through Reddit. Neither of us have each other's phone numbers. TL, doctor, I'm denser than a cheesecake neutron star, and my crush may not want to talk to me anymore. If it makes you feel better, I once had a girl tell me in high school that if she could lose her virginity to someone it would be me while we were standing in line for lunch with her best friend and my best friend. I chucked nervously and said cool. Edit, wow, can't believe my most reacted to comment is about the first of my many dense tales of how I've missed cues that I should / could have acted on. For those wondering, nothing ever happened as I was far too awkward at this age and didn't have any real self-confidence till I got to college. For those still in high school reading this who are awkward and dense MFs such as I was and probably will continue to be for some time, it does get better. Just takes practice. So you realize and decide to A, tell the internet about it. B, find the girl and ask her out. C, I'd what you're still doing here M8. Or, You're so dense, it's adorable. She's probably just a little embarrassed because she thought you rejected her. You should definitely clarify the situation to her, and good luck to you. Right? E. How would I know if a girl likes me? G. They do the thing I'm doing right now to you. B. Oh, weird. I wish I was a youngling again with the confidence and knowledge I have now. So kinda like what you're doing to me right now? Yes. Banana lol, good luck friend. I wanna know how it ends. Smile.